September 11th changed our lives forever. But we did not pay attention to is that 9/11 was just the beginning. 9/11 was a reset which created a new normal. The 9/11 era introduced America to the concept of homeland security, and now the COVID-19 era is introducing the whole world to an altogether more abstract concept, biosecurity. Hola, from Cascada Cafe de Tiro in Popayan, Colombia. With the present great world confusion, I wish to do my part to accelerate the evolution of human consciousness. Please help by subscribing and sharing these videos. Thank you. After 19 years, 9/11 was no longer a political issue. And right on cue, a new event has come along to throw the world into chaos. Once again, we're being told that the world has changed forever. We're being told that this is the new normal, or at least until a new vaccine is developed. Governments, businesses, and NGOs are now coordinating at the international level on a great reset to reshape the world we are living in. This is their great opportunity for the reset. They have been planning this for years because no currency system lasts forever. We had the war on terror declared after 9/11, and now we have the war on the invisible enemy, COVID-19. The COVID-19 security state is merely a very aggressive extension of the security state created post 9/11. The 9/11 security was mostly for travel, and now it will be for any type of movement, because now we're dealing with an invisible enemy, and therefore we need biosecurity, and this is based on international standards. Biosecurity uses the presumed threats to public health as an excuse to curtail civil liberties. Melbourne, Australia went into complete lockdown in anticipation of a second wave, and the police is preparing to launch an aerial arsenal as part of a crackdown on COVID rule breakers. High-powered drones will be used to find people not wearing masks and cars that are too far from home. The nightmarish police state, which is coming into view on the back of this pandemic, panic, is not a temporary state of affair, and this was not just thrown together. This is a long time, carefully planned, worldwide coordinated effort. It is the creation of a new form of governance based on the perceived sense of crisis. In this case, using a public health crisis to justify the constant surveillance of the public and stop the movement of people. The biosecurity paradigm is not a replacement for the terror paradigm. It is its fulfillment. Now the foreign invaders are not terrorists. They are asymptomatic carriers possessed by a pathogen. Ultimately, it is not about health. It is about politics. It is possible that the epidemic that we are living through will be the actualization of the global civil war that, according to the most attentive political theorists, has taken the place in traditional world wars. All nations and all people are now in an enduring war with themselves because the invisible and elusive enemy, with which they are struggling, is within us. The fearmongers are themselves very afraid of free humanity. With this severe and extreme push into obvious complete slavery, humanity has a possibility to wake up and make the decision to live with no fear and not just in survival. The Great Reset is coming, and we better make our choice quickly. This chart of the big picture of the evolution of human consciousness is the tool that Dr. Ghislaine Langto, author of The Medical Mafia, created to help us understand humanity's purpose. Dr. Langto revealed the well-guarded secret of vaccines in the medical mafia, as well as many other facts about the medical system. However, she lost her license to practice medicine because she dared to touch the vaccine topic. Today, Dr. Langto is simply Guy. She created many tools, and this chart of the evolution of human consciousness helps us understand what is going on in this world today and why this great suffering which humanity is living is in fact a gift, because this extreme suffering is necessary to get people into action. In the O of transformation, we see the word decision. First, one makes the decision and then one moves into conscious action. The left side in gray is the world of illusion, where the human sheep herd has been living for eons now. The right side is the world of reality, where humanity is now ready to go. Pay attention to the eighth line. In gray is war and disorder. In yellow we see peace and order. Now look at the fifth line. In gray is fear and slavery. In yellow we see love and liberty. People must grow up from adolescence and make the conscious decision to become adult individuals, which means let go of daddy state. I use the word person to describe the ones who are still asleep, which unfortunately is probably 99% of the population. And I use the word individual to describe the ones who have awakened and are now able to make the decision and become responsible and accountable conscious beings. This chart of the education towards perfection shows us a very nice summary of our purpose. I thought I would share this picture of Hector after he dug up our yucca plants. Normally, yucca, which is a root vegetable, is about 1 foot long and 2 inches wide. This one was 3 foot long and 6 to 8 inches wide. This was just a single plant. Here's a picture of some of our native avocados. We have about 20 trees, and so far we can't sell them because nobody local is buying them. All this food just goes to waste. However, we eat avocado guacamole every day for 3 to 4 months in our attempt to waste as little as possible, and the workers get as much as they want. Please go into action now and make the choice between listening to your ego mendacious mind and the external authorities, or listening to your soul, the internal authority. I was blessed with time and created this new life outside of the totalitarian control system, and I wish to be part of creating self-sustainable small communities. Please contact me for a private consultation. The coronavirus pandemic is a psychological force that is being used to enslave humanity completely at every possible level through technocracy. There is no government solution. We must first remember who we are and then understand what we're doing here on Earth, specifically right now. Assistance with farmland purchases in Colombia and Ecuador. Spanish lessons. Long-term stay at a Colombian farm for 170 USD per month. Truth Consciousness Workshop at Cascada Cafe Retiro. Dental treatment and migraine treatment with NTI Dental Appliance. Infinite love.